In the United States, there are significant differences between medicines and dietary supplements in terms of regulation, legal requirements, and use. Although both can be found in pharmacies, their purposes, manufacturing standards, and what consumers need to know before using them are quite distinct. This applies to the United States and also to some other countries where dietary supplements are sold. However, each country has its own legislation, so there may be differences compared to what is enforced in the United States. This can be easily verified by those living in their own country. Medicines, also known as drugs, are substances intended to prevent, diagnose, treat, or cure diseases. Speaking specifically about the legislation in the United States, medicines go through a rigorous approval process by the Food and Drug Administration, FDA. Before reaching the market, medicines undergo years of clinical trials to ensure their efficacy and safety. This process involves several phases, from laboratory studies to human trials, to assess potential side effects, interactions, and the correct dosage. Only after proving their safety and effectiveness are medicines approved for public use. Even after approval, they continue to be monitored by the FDA to ensure they do not cause unexpected problems. Dietary supplements, on the other hand, are regulated very differently. They are products intended to supplement the diet and may include vitamins, minerals, amino acids, herbs, and other compounds. The FDA does not require supplement manufacturers to prove the efficacy or safety before selling their products. This means that, unlike medicines, supplements do not need to undergo rigorous clinical trials before being marketed. However, it is the manufacturer's responsibility to ensure that their products are safe and properly labeled. Only if problems are reported after the supplement is on the market can the FDA intervene and investigate. This distinction is crucial for consumers. When a person needs a medication to treat a medical condition, such as an infection or hypertension, it is essential to consult a doctor who will diagnose the condition and prescribe the appropriate medication. Often, clinical tests are necessary to ensure that the correct drug is prescribed, as the dosage and combination with other treatments must be carefully considered. In the case of dietary supplements, the situation is different. Many people use them without medical consultation, which can be risky, especially when used in large quantities or combined with medications. Even though supplements are widely available and often promoted as natural, they can interact with medications or worsen certain health conditions.
For example, vitamin K supplements can interfere with blood thinners, and excessive iron supplements can cause an overload in the body. Therefore, although it is not mandatory, it is advisable to consult a healthcare professional before starting any supplement, especially if the user is already taking other medications or has pre-existing health conditions. This is an important reminder whenever we post a video on our channel. We always emphasize that while some supplements pose no health risks, our videos are essentially informative and do not equate to a prescription or medical consultation. It is always advisable, for example, if there is a possible deficiency of a vitamin or any other substance in your body, to undergo a preliminary examination, even to assess the extent of this deficiency and determine the necessary doses in each case, which will depend on the user's body. Another very important point to understand is that while medicines focus on treating or curing a disease, dietary supplements aim to improve or maintain well-being. Therefore, the use of supplements is generally preventive or aimed at correcting mild nutritional deficiencies, while medicines are intended for established clinical conditions. Consumers should also be mindful of the claims made on supplement packaging. By law, manufacturers cannot claim that their products cure or treat diseases, but can say they support or promote the health of a specific body system, such as the immune system. This is an important distinction to avoid creating unrealistic expectations. It is essential for consumers to read labels carefully and seek information from reliable sources. Another key difference between the two types of products is that, in many cases, the use of medications requires prior tests, such as blood tests or imaging exams, to ensure that the treatment is appropriate and safe. In the case of supplements, these tests are not always necessary. Although they may be recommended to identify nutritional deficiencies and determine the correct daily use or frequency in each case, as well as the best times to take them. For example, depending on the characteristics and purposes of each supplement, some should be taken before, during, or after meals. Others can be taken even on an empty stomach. This is also related to the effectiveness of the desired results, and many of these supplements provide this information on the packaging labels. Always read carefully to achieve the best results. As a complementary measure, supplement manufacturers often explain, on their sales pages, product details, often citing the ingredients and their purposes. Read each of these presentations carefully, as they provide another way to inform yourself about the supplement you wish to purchase. Finally, consumer awareness is essential. When in need of a medicine, an individual should seek medical advice, undergo the necessary tests, and follow the prescribed dosage. When it comes to supplements, even though they can be purchased without a prescription, it is ideal to consult a doctor, nutritionist, or dietitian, especially in cases of prolonged use or combination with other products. This way, both the medication and the supplement can be used safely and effectively, without putting health at risk. The difference between medicines and dietary supplements may seem subtle at first glance, but it involves crucial nuances in terms of regulation, safety, and proper use. Understanding these distinctions and seeking professional guidance in both cases are fundamental steps to making informed decisions and protecting long-term health.
If you enjoyed our video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and recommend it to your friends and family.